welcome to another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews. It is getting colder and windier the longer I stay out here at the range, so this segment is probably going to be pretty short of this video. But what I wanted to do was come out here and shoot some of my 22 revolvers. This is my most recent purchase, my Charter Arms Pathfinder 22. This one I believe was made in 2017, so this is a modern manufacture. And I have shot it already once before this time at the range, and I had a little bit of issues with some rounds hanging up and not allowing it to cycle correctly, but it seems to be limited to a couple of different types of ammo. I have my 1980s vintage 3-inch stainless steel Charter Arms Pathfinder 22, my 4.2-inch barrel Target Pathfinder 22, which again, this is a recent model. I think this is a 2022 year of manufacture. And then I have my Ruger SP101, which is an 8-shot 22 long rifle, and I think it has about a 4-inch barrel, somewhere around there. This one I've shot quite a few times. I've put a Wolf spring kit in it, so it sometimes doesn't like shooting single action with some types of ammo if they have hard primers. Like I said, it's getting really cold out here and windy, so I'm going to jump right into shooting. I just want to see if this little Charter Arms target, not the Target Pathfinder, but the regular Pathfinder, will function properly this time out at the range. And these are not the right speed loaders for it, but wow, those rounds go into the chamber tight. This is Winchester. I didn't think I had any Winchester white box left. These rounds do not want to chamber well, so I might have a problem extracting them as well. Probably shouldn't have forced them in, but let's see if I have any keyholing or anything out of this. I'm about 7 yards to the target. Not bad, no keyholing. And the rounds did eject, so let's try, let's see here. I have some Remington Golden Bullet. Let's try some Golden Bullet out of this gun and see how it does. This time out, it's already seeming to work better than the last time I was here. I like having these big target grips on here. These aren't the Bulldog grips, these are even bigger. These are the target grips. I've been finding them for around 25 to 30 bucks on eBay, and I've bought a few sets of them because they really are nice grips for any type of target shooting. So again, this is Remington Golden Bullet, and I'll do 6 rounds of this stuff. I was off to the left of the target a little bit. The trigger on this, the trigger pull is pretty stiff in double action. So let's go single action and see if I can get any better here on the center of the target. Oh, much better. Still to the left of the target, though. Yeah. So, it's not the most accurate. It's shooting to the left of the target. I don't think it's me. You got to remember, this is the gun that I said I almost didn't buy because the cylinder had strike marks in it, and I've actually replaced this cylinder with one from a different gun. But let's try something else. Let's try some Winchester Silver Tip, which I may regret, but I haven't shot any of this stuff yet. This is the 37 grain segmenting hollow point. It's a little bit faster of a round, so maybe a faster round will get me more on the center of the target. Not sure, but let's see what I can do with this Winchester Silver Tip. Pretty neat looking little round. Let's try double action again. Cylinder gets a little bit sticky, so we'll put that guy down and move on to the next one. And I'm going to switch over to the GoPro so I don't use up all the memory on my phone. Alright, so the Pathfinder 22, the more modern one I have, it still doesn't like certain types of ammo. I think I'm going to have to stick with like CCI and a Gila on this one, because if the case head is a little bit bulged at all, it tends to hang up, and then I can't cycle it well. Let's go on to my 1980s Pathfinder with the 3-inch barrel. And again, I'm going to go with the Winchester Silvertip in this guy. See how it does with this ammo. Boy, my hands are getting cold, so. Those were a little bit high to where I was aiming, but I haven't shot this gun a whole heck of a lot. The last time I had this gun out at the range, it was so dirty, there was so much lead fouling in the barrel that it was keyholing the rounds at like 10 yards. So. Not bad, not bad. Put some CCI stangers in it. And the whole point of taking revolvers out is to slow down and shoot comfortably. So these are some stingers. Let's see how I do here. Perfectly fine. Not bad at all. So, the little Pathfinder 22 with the 3-inch barrel, very good shooter, very accurate, dead on the point of aim where I'm shooting. Let's switch over now to the Target Pathfinder with the 4.2-inch barrel. And again, I'll start off with the Winchester Silvertip. And this is an 8-shot revolver, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to load. But for now, I have a target still set up at 7 yards. Let's see how we do with the Target Pathfinder. I'm going to shoot at the head on the target and see how I can do with that guy. Oh. I had a dud in there, which it is Winchester. Let's try putting it back in and see if she fires again. Nope, that's a dud. Let's try some Aguila in this guy, see how it does. Nice little 5-star aluminum speed loaders work pretty good in this guy. So this is some Aguila Super Extra. Let's go for the right bullseye on the top. Had a couple of those high, but not too bad. Some more Aguila Super Extra lead. Right in the head again. Not too bad. Alright. Next, let's go to the Ruger SP101. This is by far the heaviest out of all the ones I have. And again, this one has a Wolf spring kit in it. I forget what springs I ended up putting in it. I think I kept the factory trigger spring, and the hammer spring, I think I went with a midweight, like a 13-pound one, to get it reliable. So I'm going to go for the left bullseye on that target again. Not too bad. I think I probably shoot the Ruger better than any of the other ones. I'm going to put some golden bullets in the Ruger and see how I do with these guys. And then I'll probably just take some quick short videos of these so I have some more content. Again, I know it's boring watching me reload a revolver, especially a 22 that holds 8 rounds, but gotta do it. Wow, you can hear the difference in the power on those rounds, but this guy, I put all 8 of those in the bullseye. This gun shoots extremely flat, and it's very accurate. It has a very tall front fiber optic sight and an adjustable rear sight, adjustable for both windage and elevation. I'm set at 7 yards with my target right now, and this thing is dead on in the center of that target at 7 yards. I love this revolver. That is fantastic. Shoots so so good. So that's going to finish out this video. I think this went a little bit longer than I was planning to, but Charter Arms Pathfinder 22 snub nose, modern manufacturer. Charter Arms Pathfinder 22 from the mid-80s. I think it's like a 1983. Charter Arms Target Pathfinder from 2022. And then the Ruger SP101. Great revolvers. I think out of these four, the Pathfinder 3-inch version and the SP101 are probably my favorite two. They're the easiest to shoot. They're probably more accurate. The Target Pathfinder is plenty accurate as well. It's not the same quality as the SP101, but this one costs about $650. This one costs about $320. So half the cost. It's still worth the money for half the cost, and they shoot great. Thanks again for watching another edition of Frankie Gun Reviews. God bless America. Support your two-way rights. Get out there and shoot. And you remember, if someone asks you to give up some of your freedom for the greater good, remind them that freedom is the greater good.